It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Yulin Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Brings it in down the left side. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when.
There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Here we go. They want to throw it. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Why not trying to get it in? Touchdown Green Wave. And they strike first.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will take the field for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big...
Continues to fight for yards. He's loose down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Volunteers! Looking for the tie with the extra point. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. the Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hayes. Got room on the return. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Hand off from the shotgun. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
From inside the 10, here he comes. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Skips away from pressure. Hits him in stride at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Huffman. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Hayes.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving this quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. Turns it on in midfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving. You give them a first down. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Off play action. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stuffed in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Takes a hit as he fires.
The quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the direct snap, it's Davison. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Finds his man. It's Bland. Oh, what a move to get open. Ernie on the Jets. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Looking for a gap. It's Davison. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror. Boom.
Works the middle. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. The sweet feet buy a little time. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around and find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
He'll pull it down. Quick step and go. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got him. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bland. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Wave. Ready to try the point after.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it and put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Vols want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Vols line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's got it down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Bland. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. A lot of urgency for this offense. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Bland. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Still looking on the move. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Third and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw for it. Got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bland. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Hamilton. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Looking downfield, and time is running short. The throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Hayes. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Now the play fake. Rush is on him. He's going to run it.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play.
Turning it on. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
The Volunteers are in the hurry-up. They'll try to power their way ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. UNLV looks like the best show on the Vegas Strip right now. What a dazzling offensive showcase. They're up by 31 over Air Force. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. They're dealing with a second and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. They put on the heat and they blocked it. That's a live ball.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Got it.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Touchdown, Greenway. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Working that left side now. Out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Vols want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
He'll field the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. He's moving out of the pocket. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz. He sees it.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Going right to work up top. And that one's incomplete.
This defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Makes the grab. It's Hayes. Can't get him to the ground. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
This kicker is mentally tough, man. There are not a lot of guys that would have a kick blocked earlier in the game come out here and make that kick you just saw. That was awesome.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense.
There he goes. Got the first down and more. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Bland.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hamilton. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. With the catch, it's Bland. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be dragged down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Complete.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
And the Volunteers in the hurry-up.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Caught over the middle. It's Hussein.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
Tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's caught! Touchdown, Vols! For some guys, that play would be tough. It might be complicated. It might be impossible. For these guys, just another day of playing catch.
Find that guy, right? If something goes wrong, if I get confused, if I don't know where to go, my guy out there, that dude's really, really good. So if he's running a fade, whatever he's running, I'm going to throw him the football. If I don't have a clue what I'm doing, that guy's getting it.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hoffman. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Open space at the 25. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting the field.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. One more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally, and they showed that here today, dominating in all 3 phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.